Hello everyone. Well, here we are. Uncle Frankie's headquarters here. Believe that one, I'll tell you another one. Anyway, if I seem a little bit nervous or out of sorts here, it's because it's the first time I've ever tried to videotape myself. I'm sitting in my car, incidentally. This is an update on how I've been doing over the winter with 2 or 3 of my projects here. Anyway, the car is coming along pretty well, actually. Now we'll be putting it away for the summer because we'll be going outside to do other things for a change. We're going to Maine and so forth. Every time I think I'm pretty near done with the car, I find a whole bunch more things that I need to do. As you can see, I haven't got a windshield in it as yet. But it is coming along pretty well. Now, also, over this winter, I sold 2 sailboats. One that I had built about 8 years or 9 years ago, 21-foot boat. And then the Cape Dory 30 that we bought 4 or 5 years ago, and we just sold that last summer. So I'm feeling a little empty around here and without a sailboat, so I bought another one, just to show you I'm still nuts. I'm going to take you a little tour around the shop and then show you the car and the boat. And, well, here we go. Okay, let's take a look around the shop first of all, as I said before. There's my sailboat right there. My stepladder. This is an ATV that we bought 3 or 4 weeks ago. And then over on the other side of the shop is where my car is. I guess you can't really see it too good. This is the sailboat that I just spoke about a few minutes ago. It's an 18.5-foot Cape Dory Typhoon. There were about 2,000 or so of these boats built between 1967 and the mid-'80s. This is hull number 5. As you can see, it's pretty well taken apart here. The deck on this boat was soaking wet, and what I'm doing is removing the first layer of fiberglass, taking the wooden core out of it, and then putting in a new wooden core, and then once again putting the top layer of fiberglass back on again. Typically what happens with these boats is the fasteners aren't installed properly, and water seeps in and rots the core, the wood core. So anyway, as you can see, we're pretty well underway. And that'll be that, I guess. This is the ATV that I mentioned a minute ago. We just bought this about a month ago, 3 weeks ago. And like I say, this will reside in Maine, actually. We have it here now, but we have a 2-acre lot in Maine with, well, we bring the camper, actually. We have well, it's got electricity and a leach field and a well, so pretty well set up there. And we know a lot of people there. It's quite a nice little rig, actually. This is a 2018 AutoCat 1000 XX, I guess they call it. Here's my my car that I've been working on for about 2 years. Give you a little walk around here. I actually bought the nose for this. There's a few companies in the world that make noses like that, and I found one of them. This car has got a Miata engine in it, as I've said in the previous videos. It's pretty well done now. It runs, everything's all set to go pretty near in that regard. The upholstery, I just finished the upholstery the other day. The frames for the windshield, I don't have the windshield in as yet, but the frames were kind of difficult to make. And I'm not an upholsterer, but in any event, the seats came out pretty good. And I made what's called a crash pad that goes around the edge of it like that. Something I learned from boats, actually. The fenders were a challenge, I can tell you that. I'm not really a sheet metal worker, but they actually came out good. And I wish that I used a heavier material on the fenders, 60 thousandths aluminum, and I used 40 thousandths on the body of the car. I wished I'd used the 60 thousandths on the body as well, because it just holds up much smoother, doesn't wrinkle as easily. The seat's got a few ripples in them and so forth. Probably should have continued with the piping all the way around in the back as well. Would have probably held up a little better. Don't have a steering wheel in it as yet. I have driven it though, I put the wheel on and just hold it on there and drive down the driveway and back. I still haven't weighed the corners of this car yet and figured out the coilovers. I'm waiting until I have the roll bar on it and all that, so that I have the total weight of the car all figured out. And that's about it. Got to do something about making the grill into it. I haven't quite figured that out yet. Oh yeah, I think I'll put the hood on it and show you what it looks like with the hood. Okay, there you are with the hood on the car. I think I mentioned in another video that I had made a louver press, which punches those louvers into it, and I got a little carried away. Maybe I got a little too many louvers here, but anyway, it was fun. So we got lots of louvers. The hood was another challenge to make, actually. The curbs in it and all. Whole darn car's a challenge for me. So that's all till the next time.